Hey. Hey ya, what's up motherfuckers? It's my birthday. It is the day that I was born. I'm just doing nothing. I'm just going to check for some new upgrades for my gear next month. You know, just hanging around. I'm currently eating right now. I'm going to finish my food here, and I just want to dedicate this stream to thank the followers, because actually we reach the goal that we have for the stream. So the goal for this month is actually just 15 subscribers, followers. And I just checked my Twitch channel earlier, and I was able to confirm that there is actually 21 followers that I've garnered for this month. So we still have 3 days to go. We do have 21 over 15. So the goal is 15, but we do have 21 followers. So we're actually doing good. 140% increase. Hell yeah! This month of October is not the best month because I just lost someone, you know, a family member, and that's the reason why I won't be celebrating my birthday that much, since I really don't have the energy to do it. But again, I just want to dedicate this stream to thank the followers that I had. Caesar JZ, thank you for following. Lord Matthias 81, thank you for following. I hope you have a great day. Loot Mods, thank you so much for following. Jimmy Boy Codes, thank you so much for following. Juicy Bronx or Juicy Bronx, thank you so much. Meaty Cooker, hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for following. Zoomer here, thank you so much for following. Lisa Pirelli, thank you so much for following. Bobong6969, I see you're a man of a culture as well. Thank you so much for following. Welpoo85, thank you so much for following. Daxter Uwu, thank you so much for following. CJ_com, thank you so much for following, bruh. Paulo Kaitasu, thank you so much for following. D15325, thank you so much for following. Sangdeep, thank you so much for following. Smoochie69, thank you so much for following, guys. Webella, thank you so much for following. Dead Messenger 1, thank you so much for following. Popoyu Popoyu, thank you so much for following. Oopsie Tootsie, thank you so much for following. Clear Matador, thank you so much for following. I hope you're having a good day. And CJ_com, thank you so much for following. Alright, well, that's all the subscriber that we had for this month of October. So I hope everybody is having a good day. It's actually a pretty hot day here in the Philippines. We're actually again expecting another storm to hit the country. So yeah, we just had two tropical storm this month, and this storm is actually expected to be here in upcoming month, this November. So yeah, for today I'm just actually looking for some stuff, looking for some computer case, GPU or a graphics card to upgrade my gear or my workstation into next month. I think I probably am going to buy this this October 7. That is actually my day off, October 7 or 8. But if I can buy this on the Wednesday on November 4, I think I can be able to play some more games and you know, do some fun stuff. As of right now, I'm just gonna limit this stream for about it's actually 5:26 p.m. So I'm just going to limit this for about 2 hours because I still have work to do. I wasn't able to work that much yesterday because I had this stomach ache. It's not actually on LBM, but yeah, it's pretty it's not good. It's not good. So I wasn't able to focus on my work yesterday, but yeah, I think I can be able to work today and at least meet all the required required things that needs to be done. So I'm just going to check my stream here just to actually have two monitors right now. I was able to buy this second monitor I think last week. Okay, so my old monitor is actually the one is sitting on my right now. I actually have this monitor mount so that I can be able to adjust this, and you know, I do have a limited table real estate, so I'm just going to use this and be able to fit nicely. Okay, so I'm actually will be watching some reviews and stuff that I want to buy. I was able to buy this check this Deep Cool Macube 550 case. I think this would suit me well. I still am going to look for some power supply because my power supply doesn't have actually another 6 or 8 pin power connector, so that's the reason why I'll be upgrading that too. So we're going to upgrade our case, we're going to upgrade our GPU or add a GPU, and also we're going to add some new power supply. So that's 3 that we're going to upgrade for next month, and I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna be we can be or yeah, it will enable us to play some AAA games. Maybe not in the highest settings, but at least we're going to at least get a decent performance, at the same time decent quality to it. So yeah, let me just finish my food here. I'm actually just eating right now and watch the review for this case, and I hope this turn out well so that I can just buy this case for the next month's upgrade for my workstation. I'm actually thinking earlier to start the development for the cloud-based point of sale web app, but yeah, it's my birthday. I think it's a day for me to you know, chill again. There's so much chilling in this. Well, yeah, let's just continue and watch this while I'm eating. So feel free to send me a message. This is actually yeah, I'm not forcing anyone to like or follow before they can chat on my Twitch channel. So yeah, just drop in some hi and I think you're good. Or if you want to, you can, of course, always follow me and do donation. If you're kind enough, you can drop a tip or donation. Any amount will do. And yeah, again, thank you so much for the followers. As I've mentioned earlier, the names one by one, because I really appreciate it. We actually just need 15 followers for this month, and at least we're able to meet and exceed the expectation that we have. Yeah, so actually we have 2 days to go. Yeah, that's right. So we have 2 days to go before October 31st. So I think we should up the ante for this one. We're not just going to stick with the 21 followers. We actually need to level up. I think we can be able to hit at least 25 followers for this month. But having this 21 followers is actually pretty good stuff. I think we should up the ante and ask for more. Is it possible for us to, you know, get at least 25 subscribers, or I mean followers? I kept saying subscribers because I'm used to YouTube. In YouTube I actually have a channel. Let's check for my YouTube channel. It's a shameless plug. Come on, it's my birthday. I think we should do this. Agent Ducal. Let's search for me. Alright, so we actually have 133 subscribers here in my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna expect much with Twitch because most of the contents that I have is actually boring. It's not that entertaining at some point. So yeah, we're just going to check for some info regarding this. This is just a chatting stream for this day, and let's watch some reviews regarding this. Let's mute this for a second.
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. There's something I need to tell you, and it's about Deep Cool and its gaming brands, Gamer Storm. It's decided to produce something fancy, elegant, concise, minimal, and sharp. And I could keep going on, but I think I've made my point. I introduce to you Cube 550. Oh look, another VPN app. But I actually like this one. You see, a VPN is a thing that takes your IP address and puts it in other places around the world to not only mask your identity, but get access to videos on Netflix and YouTube that are otherwise blocked in your region. Lets you torrent all the movies that you want anonymously and save you better deals on hotels, flights, and products by giving you local pricing to that product or service you're looking in by not using your actual location. And there is absolutely no network traffic logging. All this awesome stuff at a steep discount of 79% by using the link in the description below. What's up guys, my name is JD from JD Tech here, and welcome back to the channel. If you like content like this, consider subscribing and checking out the rest of the channel. The McCube, like My Cube 550 is Deepcool's most recent case launch and is absolutely striking for the minimal design. No RGBs, no nonsense, just a sharp looking case. Alright, so let's look at the market currently for cases within this sector. We have the NZXT H500, Leon Lee PC011 Dynamic, and more. The 550 is priced in the same price category, or at least similar, as well, coming in at $110 in black and $120 in white. Alright, so let's take a look at the design language of the case. It's very well done in my opinion. The design is mostly consistent throughout the case. The sandblasted finish provides a nice texture without the worry of fingerprints. The logo on the bottom of the front panel is the same color as the exterior to make a very subtle appearance, and I love that. The ventilation on the rear panel has a neat triangular light design, which we will test for airflow later. The handlebar for the glass panel is a nice change from the regular, with the Gamerstorm lettering imprinted onto it, matching the brushed aluminum and going for that subtle look. The shape of the case is very simplistic, obviously, but ironically not a cube. It would be really neat to see a micro ATX or mini ITX variant of this case with the same kind of design language. However, I don't like the logo on the shroud at all. It doesn't match the case in terms of subtlety. As an alternative, I suggest removing the logo completely and removing the transparent plastic piece altogether. The plastic looks unrefined and also blurs out the PSU behind it, which does nothing for the case aesthetically, in my opinion. I'd rather have it cut out instead or nothing at all. Maybe a triangular design similar to the rear side panel. That would look kind of cool. Either way, with the glass side panel on, you can't even see the PSU shroud since the tinting is so dark, which can be a good thing or bad thing. I mean, it's completely preference to some, but I prefer it to be much lighter than this panel to see the insides of the case. Otherwise, this case looks sharp in my opinion. So it looks good, but what else is coming with that price tag? The front IO is fairly basic with two USB 3.0 ports, audio jacks, and a power and reset button. It comes with one fan in the rear, which is okay, I guess. It's one fan, so it'll most likely be replaced since people buying at this price point most likely have their own fans that they want to install. We've got airflow options for intake or exhaust on either the front or rear side panel, since there's no ventilation on top. There's appropriate dust filters for both the front panel and bottom of the case as well. The front panel dust filter is oddly screwed into the panel and is not magnetic or removable by hand. The front panel can be configured for drive mounting as well, which is a neat idea, but who wants cables trailing to the front panel? Speaking of which, there's room for 3 2.5 inch drives and 4 3.5 inch drives. One of those SSD caddies are on the PSU shroud and unfortunately does not have a captive thumb screw, which is a nitpick. The case is deceptively large as well, with dimensions of 526mm in length, 241mm in width, and 520mm in height, and supports eATX boards, but you'd be covering the rubber grommets at that point. The maximum height for a CPU air cooler is 186mm, which will fit almost any air cooler. Here are all the fan and radiator configurations for the case, which will be listed out visually. The glass side panel is magnetic with its own handlebar, which makes life much easier for taking off the side panel and leaves almost no fingerprints because of it. And lastly, the exterior of the case is made entirely from hot dip galvanized steel, or SGCC, which is actually pretty decent material for a case. SGCC is corrosion resistant and solid in structural rigidity, so this case has quite a bit going for it in my opinion because of that, especially with the high tariffs of import taxes on cases. Building in the case is pretty straightforward. The removal of the side panel is great. The front panel is nothing new by just pulling it off. The rear side panel unfortunately uses the same 2-screw slot-in method that every case uses, and the screws aren't captive here either. In fact, none of the thumb screws on this case are, which can be problematic as I find them really easy to lose, but I guess that's just me. Anyways, it would have been nice to have seen a hinged rear side panel instead, similar to that of the side glass panel, but it works pretty well altogether. There's great placement for the cable routing holes as well. I personally chose the rear side panel for the intake ventilation with one exhaust fan setup in the rear of the case. Surprisingly, with the fans in the rear chamber of the case, I had no issues routing cables around them. If you plan on adding hard drives, it's going to be a tight fit underneath the PSU basement. There is an option for vertical GPU mounting, but it's close to the glass and I rather prefer the standard mounting for the GPU to get proper airflow. The hard drive mounting is interesting by manually installing the drive cage underneath the PSU shroud. Each cage has its own foam padding on top as well, which is a nice added touch, but will be a tight fit with that standard ATX power supply as I mentioned earlier. The overall build quality of this case is quite impressive. The entire case is really rigid. Each structural part from the drive cages to the frame is made out of metal with the incorporation of SGCC on the outside panels. The glass side panel is thick and reduces noise. The brushed aluminum handlebar is not plastic, it's aluminum. There are a ton of nice materials being used to sell that build quality of the case. The only thing holding back the build quality is that plastic PSU shroud sidewall. To finalize the price justification of this case, we have to see what the noise and thermal performance is like with my airflow configuration I have here. Inside is a 9900K at 4.7 GHz and an MSI Gaming X GTX 1070. This is how they perform with panels on and off the case. There's about a 5 degrees Celsius difference for the CPU with the panels on and off, which is okay. It's not amazing, but it isn't choking out the airflow substantially to not throw high-end hardware in there. Not to mention the case is pretty quiet when the fans are running at max speed, producing 47.5 decibels, and the noise floor is about 40 decibels when dead silent. The GPU only had a 1.5 degree difference between having the panels on and off, so that's a very decent result. Overall, the case performs well with the temperatures in the fan configuration I have and keeps it pretty quiet while doing that. This is a fine case, and I believe the money being asked for it is justified. It is simple, carries fantastic build quality, has some of the easiest cable management I've encountered in a while, plenty of intake options, and one of the easiest and friendliest cases to build in aside from the Silent Base 801 and 601 from Be Quiet. The only thing bringing this case down is the distracting PSU shroud design that is inconsistent with the rest of the design language. A lack of captive thumb screws that can be easily lost, well, at least for me, but that's honestly a nitpick as I mentioned earlier. Crammed hard drive cages if installed in the PSU shroud, and an I/O without USB 3.1 Type-C. And lastly, the tempered glass side panel is tinted so dark only the LEDs are prominent within the case, which is too dark in my opinion. Would I buy it? Yeah, the PC looks incredibly finished and drowns out any RGB light from the side panel, which goes with the simple look with no RGB in the case to begin with. It's not my preference, but I have to admit, if I wanted a no distraction, clean looking PC, this would be pretty close to that, even with the PSU shroud design, which is almost blacked out completely from the heavily tinted glass panel. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that accent from the introduction. Whether it was abysmal, cringy, or absolutely amazing, I think it was absolutely amazing. I really do. I really do. Well, if you guys want to see more content like this, there won't be much more of it. Whoa, I bet you didn't expect that. Right? Because reviews limit my creativity. So we're going to be switching gears to more PC building. But if you made it here, you're a real one. You know that? You're a real one.
Yeah, so, well, that is the computer case that I'm planning to get for the next month's upgrade. Now we're going to look at the graphics card, because this is actually a Radeon RX 570 4 gig. I think this was released back on 2017, between 2017 to 2018. I'm not too sure if this is a good graphics card though. I've seen some reviews, but I'm not confident enough if this is a good choice to have. But yeah, I think we can deal with that, because what I can, or my goal is just to separate the load of live streaming, the encoding for this, and because I'm actually just using APU right now. It's a Ryzen 5 2400G, and yeah, I'm not actually experiencing lag on the game, but I'm experiencing lag on the stream. So there's actually a substantial FPS drop during gameplays, and that's the reason why we need to have a dedicated GPU besides the APU that we have right now for the processor. Yeah, so I think we should start and watch this.
74GB was released back in April of 2017. It was a very popular mid-range card for 1080p gaming and can still be found new for around £130 from sites such as Overclockers UK. I managed to pick this gigabyte gaming version up on eBay for just $70.
Hey, Jacket Cruz, or Jake Jacket Cruz, thank you so much for following. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. It's my birthday, so let's up the ante. Let's reach 25 subscribers. I mean, followers.
You ask them of the card's history.
I keep saying subscribers. I really am into YouTube. Well, for Twitch, it is follow. So thanks for following. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Enjoy the just chatting for this time. Maybe this upcoming Saturday I'll be doing some dev stream or dev vlog. So yeah.
The latest version of Windows 10 and AMD drivers were installed at the time of recording. So what kind of performance can we expect to get in 2020? So first up we have Red Dead Redemption 2 running on the Favor Performance preset with Ultra Textures. Playing through the first few missions of the story you'll get 67 FPS on average with a 1% low of 52 frames per second. The game still looked great at these settings and gameplay felt smooth throughout with no stutters or FPS dips. Despite the RX 570's 4GB of VRAM, it outperformed Nvidia's GTX 1066GB at the same settings, which is impressive due to the large difference in used prices. Up next is Metro Exodus at the high pre.
That's actually the reason why I'm planning to get this RX 570. Due to the fact that compared to its Nvidia counterside, you're actually paying more in Nvidia. So again, this RX 570 is actually being compared to Nvidia 1050 Ti or 1060. That's the reason why we're getting this, because at least we can be thrifty about it, and at the same time get the most out of the money that we're spending to this graphics card. So I hope it will turn up good.
Preset with tessellation, physics and hairworks disabled. We got almost identical performance to Red Dead 2 with an average of 68 FPS and a 1% low of 55. Once again, gameplay felt smooth for the most part, with some occasional dips into the 40s depending on the area of the game. However, when using a FreeSync enabled monitor, these slight dips in performance weren't noticeable at all. Shadow of the Tomb Raider ran very well at the high preset with 59 FPS on average. Gameplay felt very smooth. There were some occasional dips into the 40s with a 1% low of 48, but this was still more than playable. If you wanted to get a more consistent 60 FPS on average, you could drop a few settings to medium without sacrificing too much on visuals. Far Cry 5 next, running at the high preset. We get a respectable 68 FPS on average and a 1% low of 54. There were some occasional dips in performance with a recorded 0.1% low of 33, but this only seemed to happen a few times during an hour-long gaming session, so for the most part the RX 570 handles Far Cry 5 very well. Moving on to Apex Legends, with everything set to high, taking the average across 3 matches we got 84 frames per second with a decent 1% low of 57. Gameplay felt smooth with no noticeable stuff.
The average FPS for this game is actually showing 75 FPS, so it's actually quite good.
You could always lower a few settings to medium or low for the highest frame rates possible.
And still we can lower the settings
FPS was more than enough in this type
to
And last but not least, we have CSGO at the maximum settings. Granted, it's not a demanding title at all, but it's still very popular. With an average of 190 frames per second and a 1% low of 98, there were no noticeable stutters and gameplay felt buttery smooth on my 144Hz FreeSync enabled monitor. So overall, the RX 570 still performs really well for 1080p gaming even on my aging i7 4790K.
The also reason why that I'm choosing this RX 570 or Radeon RX 570 is that I'm having a hard time finding a 1050 Ti in the Philippines right now. Whenever I ask if they have a stock for Nvidia 1050 Ti, they always say no. And most of the stores and online dealership for GPUs and the computer gears is that they're not actually keeping those old models. They usually stack up a new one, which is the GTX or RX. Is that the RTX? I think that's the RTX GPUs. Yeah, they actually stack up this RTX 20 series on their stores, but they don't actually have lower end graphics card. Well, that kind of sucks for me, because as you know, I'm not into this kind of thing. I won't be buying RTX 20 series anytime soon. Maybe after 5 years or so, because you're only going to need that if you have a super high demanding game, or
So if it's within your
if
budget,
you're a game developer or graphics designer, you actually need those to render things.
Card's performance at 1080p, and it's a card I would
But for
highly
just
recommend.
gaming and
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for
development,
watching.
you're
Let me
not
know in the
really
comments, do you think the RX 570
required to
still
have a
works,
high-end
or do you
GPU.
recommend something else? I would love to
It's
hear your
just
thoughts
a
down
waste
below.
of
Thanks again for
resources,
watching.
money.
Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you
It's
haven't
just a
already,
waste of
consider
money.
subscribing and turning on notifications. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah, I think this is worth a buy based from the review. So I'm actually going to buy this Deep Cool McHugh 550. Cool. Deep Cool McHugh 550. Let's check for the aesthetics to it. Because as of this moment, I'm not into RGB setups. I really hate RGBs. I do like RGB on my keyboard and RGB on my mouse. I hate RGBs on system units, just like this. So preferably, I just want to have a minimal lighting to it. That would be Deep Cool and RX 570. I actually need to search for 550 watt processor. I mean PSU power supply. So this would cost me 2.9 or at least 3,000 here in the Philippines. I'm actually looking to have a modular power supply, and power supply that has cable sleeves on it. Because the trend today is that these mustard or ketchup and mustard cables isn't that aesthetically pleasing. Most especially if you're using transparent cases with a big open window on it. I think I'm going to look for this kind of power supply, the modular ones, so that we can minimize the cables that we need to cable manage. I hear a lot of good things on Silverstone and Cougar, but let's see if they have stock for this kind of power supplies. RX 570. I'm not gonna lie, I already looked this up. I already have the prices for it and have a specific store to buy into. So it's already been set up. What I need to do is to just buy the thing. So this is actually the graphics card or the GPU that I need to buy. I think there's no there's no actual VGA connection to this. It's just HDMI. The new monitor that I have is actually have one VGA and two HDMI port. This old monitor has only a VGA connection, so probably I also need to buy VGA to HDMI adapter so that I can be able to plug this thing out and you know, be able to use it. Yeah. We're aiming for the lower end because that's the best bang for the buck. RX 570. Let's see the product of Gigabyte Aorus. The thing is, I think this is 4 gig of RAM. What I'm actually trying to check is the difference between RX 570 4 gig and RX 570 8 gig. I know that higher memory capacity is good, but does that actually mean anything in playing games and rendering stuff? Most especially for video editing? Let's compare and let's check for the review of Radeon RX 570 4 gig versus 8 gig. Let's just see and check what's the main difference. We do actually need to have. See, there's not much of a difference. The only difference is the pricing for an extra capacity on the RAM. So you're getting 8 gig for $150 and a 4 gig for $150. So there's actually a $30 price difference, or difference in price. Let's watch this. Choose the best setting, maximum setting. He's using an Intel for the processor. So right is 8 gig, left is 4 gig. See, there's not much of a difference. It's not actually the game that is starting. I think it's just my internet connection. Oh god, I really hate the fact that using a VPN connection actually slows your internet connection down. Let's do a speed test just to check. See, instead of me getting at least 46 or 48 Mbps, I'm actually getting 34.80 megabytes per second due to the fact that I'm using a virtual private network or VPN connection. So if I'm going to turn that off, I might be able to hit at least a stable 48 up and down, or a stable 46 up and down connection. But yeah, I'm not going to do that because last time I tried to demonstrate that speed, my stream just got cut off. So yeah, just move on. See, there's not much of a difference. The FPS is actually the same. If we're going to check in here, it's at 27 to 4. What the fuck is going on with my internet connection? It's buffing up. Come on. It's 2020. What's going on with the internet connection? And yeah, basing from the result that he's showing, the RX 574 gig and 8 gig is actually pretty much the same. There's not much of a difference. There may be a slight increase in FPS for 8 gig, just like this one. There's not much to it. There's actually the same. There's actually no difference. Maybe a higher FPS for some, but earlier on this video, most of those results actually equaled out. See, if you're going to base this power consumption, there's actually the same 268, 268, 303, 304. There's only one increase if it's overclocked. Says in the comments, lol, the 570 8 gig version is cheaper in my country than the 4 gig. The fuck? Maybe it's an accident. They were able to put an incorrect. So this is actually the monitor mount that I was able to get yesterday. I was able to set it up. So if you're looking to have a dual monitor mount, this is one of the options. You can get the dual monitor mount gas lifted mount for a higher price, but that is a higher end one. This is actually the a budget one, but mind you that the quality is pretty good. The thing is heavy and sturdy. So after 2 storms, we're expecting another storm again. Let's see if there's any because I'm actually located in Metro Manila, so there's a lot of thunderstorm flying around. Here's in Metro Manila. So it's just a southern part. In Cavite. Alright. This is just Laravel documentation. Because if you can remember, the past live stream that we had is that I'm trying to create this API so that the inventory system can be able to check for valid users. It has inventory subscription. So there's that. I'm also looking and eyeing for this camera, Canon 4000D. This is actually the most and super bare bone camera. However, I haven't decided it yet if I'm going to get this or not, because I think I can use this as a webcam. I can connect this in my computer, but I'm actually doubting myself if I'm going to buy this or not, because I'm not a photographer. Way back in high school, I do like doing some you know, mediocre videos for projects and stuff, but yeah, still need to think about this. I think there isn't much to it. It's already 6:05 p.m. We're not doing anything much. Let's check for some try not to laugh videos. Maybe I can lighten the mood a little bit. Do we have a latest try not to laugh video? Let's filter this to the latest one. Upload date 29 minutes ago. Nah, it's a little bit shitty. Let's try it again. Let's watch this. So this is a try not to laugh video. Yeah, bear with me, cause I won't be able to do this. Yo, dude, the fuck are you doing? Wait, how? Okay.
Come on, baby. Let me see what you got, why? Ready? Say you go hit it one time, One time.
I'm not laughing. I'm not gonna laugh. Oh, that's cute. Is that a chihuahua? Oh shit. Nah. Nah, dude. Come on. There's a lot of licorice in your mouth, my friend. What do you expect? It's a VR. Damn. Yo, 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 yo. Not gonna laugh. Hey dude, you're driving for crying out loud. The fuck? Oh, okay.
Josh, do it now! David, try to...
Oh no. Come on, help the guy out. It's actually freezing temperature. Too old.
Oh my god.
Too big.
Smile for the camera.
Oh no. Wait, is that a cow? The fuck? At first I thought it was a dog. Oh god. This is the reason why I'm not going to celebrate on my birthday, cause yeah, I get that shit.
Cheers.
No, I'm scared.
Let's go.
That's too much cinnamon. You're going to die, bitches. You dumb sons of... Yo, you're going to die. Oof. Oh, that gotta hurt. Yo. Yo. A fucking toddler. Shit. No, you're going the wrong way, my friend.
Here he comes.
I'm glad that this is not try to laugh or try to smile challenge.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
She's running up, it looks good, and
Yeah, that's cute.
then she's taking off with pole.
Oh, face first. Oh, shit.
I'm taking a video right now. Hold on.
Oh shit, he wants food, I think. Oh.
Be careful with those, they're going to steal that. Oh, yeah. I know it. When I was a kid, way back in province, we actually have a monkey. And it casually steals some things. Come on. No. Oh shit. Lucky you have that.
You're okay.
Ooh, damn. Got wrecked, bruh.
Ready for impact.
Ow.
Man, watch this.
Break.
So I'm gonna start putting the pressure here, let the guard pass.
Take the piss. Oh shit.
I said, don't get on me.
It's a fail. Dude. Come on, help the dude. It's freezing temperature out there. You're gonna die of hypothermia. Aw. Yeah, that's how life works. Sometimes you get something, sometimes you want something, but most of the time you're not gonna get it. Wait, how come a kid gets excited with a banana? Most of these videos is not actually funny, it's adorable.
It's alright, don't worry. Going on here.
Yo, it's a big stick, my friend. Oh, damn, shit. Kinda felt that. Hey, dude. Damn, bike's gone, bruh. Well, kinda sucks. Most of these try not to laugh videos nowadays isn't actually funny. It's just adorable or depressing. Or maybe I'm just dead inside because I'm old. Let's check for this dank meme. Maybe we can get more out of it. Let's go.
Goodbye. See you later. See you later. Catch you later. I'm a forward.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, what the fuck? Are those cheese?
Oh shit, that's fucking wicked.
No. God damn it. Shit. I lost in that one. Ooh. Wait, what? That's a plastic bottle. How come though? I've been in this club too long. The woman that I would. Damn. Nah. Ah, shit. She see money all around me. Joe Mama. Yeah, what the fuck?
What's up, guys? I'm at my new house. It's it's an estate. I'm chilling, I'm vibing. It's a good space. It's a good space.
Wait, is that Joe Rogan? Oh no. What's the name again? It's God, I forgot the name. Joe Rogan cast. I actually forgot the name. Come on, show me the name. Show me the name of this guy. Let's check for Daily Mail Co. UK. It's Alex Jones. Not Joe Rogan, it's Alex Jones. The crazy son of a bitch. Who's claiming multi-dimensional world and such. No, get out. Get the fuck out. Yo, what the fuck is that shit? Is that chimpanzee? Or orangutan? Oh god damn it. What the fuck? You got me on that one. Hey Georgie.
Good morning.
Is this the boring company shit? I think that's the elevator for the boring tunnel of Elon Musk.
So what's your name? And what are you about to do?
Joe Mama. Damn. The Matrix is going haywire, bro. Hey, what the fuck is that shit? Fucking hell.
Why do y'all continue to do this to me, man?
Ooh.
Who is this? Yo, mama.
Longest poop.
I think it's like 6 foot or something like that.
6 foot?
What?
Okay, Google. How long is the world's longest bird?
The world's longest recorded human poop was 26 feet.
What?
26 feet? God damn.
It's completely disgusting.
This guy is dying. How many times do they have to unclog the toilet? No, dude, that's impossible. We're not even 26 feet tall.
Damn, bro. Poop jokes always gets me. I don't know why.
They just had this shit in their yard and walk as they did it. They had to keep going.
They had to squat and keep like crab walking while taking a shit, dude.
Hey, PewDiePie. It's been a long time that they hadn't done some gameplays.
Why are you dressed like that?
Because it's my costume.
That's the problem. That's not how I stand. I didn't stand like that. I stand.
See money all around me. I look like I'm the man.
Looking at my drip, looking at your drip. Whoa. Mommy, look at me. Oh, I'm killing it. Whoa. Swinging side to side and I'm killing that. Whoa. Damn, your girl so fine, but her breath is like, whoa.
Ooh, get it, Raymond. What are you doing? Get it. What is Raymond? Get this bird.
Yeah, I got lost in that one. I lost in some unexpected meme. Yeah. I think we should do on November 1st. Because we're going to do some dev stream on the 31st of October. Since we're coming in a new month. And since it's Halloween, I think we should do some horror type pass game on November 1st. It's a Halloween special. Maybe? Okay, so I think the title for YouTube stream isn't updated. I'm gonna be correcting that one in a bit. Maybe after the stream. Hey, there's a storm coming here in the Philippines. If you're so kind enough, guys, please follow me on Twitter, at Adrian Ducao, ADRIANDUCAO, and you can also follow me on Instagram. That'll be at Ian_Ducao, DUCAO. You can also follow me in GitHub at Adrian Ducao. So yeah. That would help me a lot. And you can also follow me on Twitch. And you can also follow. Okay, let's mute that, because there will be feedback to that. You can follow me on Twitch. Just click the follow button. Follow. Yeah. So my rest stream, there's devs. Hey, 10 circuits to achieve financial success. This is actually quite good. I learned a lot from this video. It's from Institute of Trading. It's Anton Kriel, the ex-Goldman trader. George Hotz also inspired me to do some things, research and stuff. Because it's actually good in AI. Has actually developed their system one-handed. Is the only major contributor to that one. He open sourced it. some parts of it are not open source, but most of it are open source. It's called an Open Pilot by Comma AI. George, if you're watching this, if you want me to, you know, promote you, nah, you don't need promotion. You just need to, you know, upload some more videos. Because actually, I think his app uploading one video per week, or at least one video every after 2 weeks. I think it's not actually him uploading. It's just an archive of his live stream. I think this is a live stream, not yeah. This is his live stream. Let's watch this.
On the left-hand side, I love it. It's super easy for productivity, and just works for me. I can't get enough of it. Now, last but not least,
Yeah, I really don't like this kind of setups full of RGBs and stuff.
this custom-built PC has been dubbed Ice Cream Drip because it's just that sweet. The inside looking like an ice.
It's too much. I kind of want something more subtle. You know, those kind of workstations without RGBs. Let's try to go to the Reddit. Software developer. Our memes and Reddit. Is that the dank memes? Soccer ball. Lol. Zimbabwe. No. Are there any viewers out there? Come on. Do you have something that I can watch, like Try Not to Laugh? It's my birthday. Come on. This is only once in a life event that I'm going to stream it. Maybe next year I'm going to stream it again, but I'm not too sure about that. The reason why I'm playing no copyright sound is because on my YouTube channel I have this copyright strike. That's the reason why I'm just trying to play non-copyright sounds while I'm streaming and doing some YouTube videos, because I really hate those kind of thing that I'm struck with.
Ice cream parlor with all these RGB lights. I opted for the Leon Lee case in white. If you guys are looking for a case with
Leon Lee case is actually quite expensive in this country. I don't know why.
Space to work and clean in, trust me, look no further. This is it. Inside, I'm rocking the Gigabyte Z390 Aorus Master motherboard. An Intel i9 9900KC.
I can see the reason why some people like RGB stuff. It's actually quite good, but it's too much light that you're getting distracted by it.
With plenty of color.
Because if you are a gamer or a programmer, you actually need to focus on you know, what you're doing, not actually staring at this beautiful shit. Since I'm not sure if I really have an attention deficit, but this will always grab my attention if I have this setup besides my desk. The constant stare and glaring of it, nah, that's too much. My phone just... Someone texted me? Yeah. I'm just going to mute this for a second to avoid any notification sound.
So there you have it, my dream desk setup tour for the year 2020.
Yeah, I actually have the monitor here in my right on a portrait mode, because it actually needs to fit in the chat, the follow or activity feed, stream preview, and quick actions, so that I can clip or edit the stream info with no fuzz and muzz. I actually have the OBS here on my side, so that I can be able to you know, switch from screen to this, to this, to this, and to that. Yeah, it's actually quite useful. OBS is actually quite useful. When I was in college, I'm actually quite active in YouTube. I think I had used Extreme for... No, it's actually not Extreme, it's... Can't remember the name though. Let me pull up the creator dashboard here. Because if I can remember that correctly, the streaming tools back then is XSplit, not Extreme, it's XSplit. This is the broadcasting software that I'm using back then for AMAC Tech Tips, or was that still AMAC Group or AMAC Tech Tips? Yep. But I found out that OBS and the Streamlabs is pretty much useful and a little bit lighter, and of course being supported in cross-platform shit. Oh yeah. $17.44 for my server setup.
I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Yes, quick disclaimer, everything here was paid for by me. None of this was sponsored.
Actually, this is the reason why I'm looking to purchase a camera of my own, because you can actually use this kind of cameras as, you know, a webcam. The only reason why I'm not buying this as of the moment, because I'm still thinking of it, because I think it's too big at the same time, too expensive, since I'm not doing any photography. I might do some vloggings, but nonetheless it's still expensive. But if I buy this, I think I'm going to do is create some vlog videos, so that at least I can maximize the usage of this camera, or, you know, eventually learn photography. GPU. The only thing that I'm not going to upgrade right now is the motherboard, the processor, and the RAM. I have 8 gigs of RAM, but I think I need to upgrade that into at least 16. I think I just need to get one 16 gig RAM for the moment. Remove the two 4 gigs. That equals to 8 gig. And later upgrade the system to another 16 gig of RAM so that we can maximize that as is that 32? If my math is right. Let's check. So that'll be 16 times 2. Yeah, 32 gigs. I think that's the I think that's overkill for what I do, but since I'm playing games and stuff, I think it's justified at some point. Let's check for some developer setups. Because besides the setup of a gaming setup, most of the developers are now pimping up their desk setup. See, look at this shit. They're like gamers and stuff. Well, some do code, but yeah, this is the gas lift mount that I'm referring to earlier. It's a gas lift. It's a gaming. Some coal ash shits. People are actually spending more on pimping out their setups. These are actually quite good though. This is minimal setup. It's clean. Super clean. Yeah, the RGB to maximize the performance. I'm not so sure why you actually need to have this big ass monitor. This is not actually a cold speaker. Some may call this speaker, but this is actually a monitor or studio monitors. This can produce sound that the normal speaker can't. So yeah, these setups are quite expensive. So this is just like my setup. I have a portrait monitor on my side and a landscape here in the middle. This is actually quite nice. It's clean. Special for this, all the cables are hidden. The setup is clean, something like that. But I think I won't be able to do this for quite a while. I'm actually content on the current setup that I have. I just need to upgrade the I just need to add a graphics card or GPU and be able to upgrade the power supply and the case. Because if I'm going to change the power supply and be able to put graphics card, I'm not so sure if that would fit in to the current case that I have. At the same time, I'm not too sure if it would actually provide the best airflow, so I really need to change the case. NZXT case. Let's look at the NZXT case. Mid tower. Because NZXT case are quite Okay. It's quite good. I'm not so sure about the pricing though. If these are far more expensive than the Macube or Deep Cool Macube 550. The red accent is nice, especially this. The orange accents, it's nice. But if you're going to ask me, I'd prefer this. Pure black. Yeah. The reason why I don't like the RGBs on computers or the setup like this, because it actually grabs your attention. For someone like me, I will constantly glare at this. Instead of me focusing on the monitors and doing the work, I always glance at this kind of setup. So yeah, that's not healthy. That's unproductive. Are water cooling more effective than the air coolers? In tropical country. Because there's a big difference using water-cooled setups in the US or in some part of the world like Europe, Japan, Korea, or China, because their climate is a little bit colder than ours. Here in the Philippines is actually quite hot. The ambient air is at least 25 to 30 degrees Celsius.
Gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view.
The thing is, how much though? Water cooler. AM4 socket. It's AM4. This is actually the question that I have. If this kind of closed loop systems are much more efficient than the regular water cooling with the pump and stuff. But actually, I think this is way more expensive than that kind of a setup. Let's check Newegg for the pricing. Shoot. So that is 139.99. So if you're going to convert that, because I'm a Filipino, I live in the Philippines, if you're going to convert this into peso, damn, for a water cooler that's 6,767. So actually this kind of money you can already buy the RX 570 graphics card. Damn. What about the best air cooler? change that. I think I kind of want some beefy type of processor cooler. I think this kind of air cooler will do for me. Or this. Some beefy radiator. Yeah. Gonna buy those soon, and after that setup, I think we'll be doing some gameplay. We're going to continue the Moons of Madness. I just stopped playing that for a meanwhile because working on weekdays. Excuse me. And I'm actually working weekdays, and I'm actually having quite a hard time balancing the performance and quality to it, because the stream gets quite a little bit laggy during gameplay. The game is actually running good on my system, but the quality of the stream, there's a significant FPS drop to it. We really can't afford showing that kind of quality to the audience. We actually want them to, you know, be able to experience the game without any lags. Okay, well, it's 6:53 in the evening here in the Philippines. I think I should end the stream right here. If you're kind enough to follow me on Twitter at Adrian Ducao, you can also follow me on Instagram at Ian_Ducao. You can always do so. You can also follow me on GitHub for the current and latest projects that I'll be releasing. That would be Adrian Ducao. You can just follow me, search me there. Please support our Point Solution. You can visit the website, it's actually live. If you do want to do business with us, you can just go to the contacts or ourpointsolution/contact, ourpointsolution.com/contact. Enter your name and some information and submit it so that we can be able to contact you. Yeah, so well, that's it. This is actually a very short stream because it's just 1 hour 34 minutes, but yeah, I think I've enjoyed this. It's quite refreshing to do this before work. So I think we should listen for some happy birthday song, but I think it's copyrighted in the YouTube, so I won't be able to do that kind of thing. I just want to say to myself, happy birthday. And again, thank you for Jacket Cruise for following earlier. And as I've mentioned earlier, thank you for following Caesar JZ, Lord Matthias 81, Loot Mods, Jimmy Boys Codes, Juicy Bronx, Mitty Cooker, Zoomer here, Lisa Pirel, Bobong69, thank you for following, Welpu85, Daxter U, CJ_com, Paulo Keitasu, D15325, Sank Deep, Smoochie69, Wellabella, Dead Messenger 1, Popo Yut. Well, if you're a Filipino, there's actually a different meaning to this kind of word, so Oopsie Tootsie, thank you for following, Claire Matador and CJ_com. For those followers that I've mentioned, thank you so much for believing and following this stream. Today we actually hit 22 followers. That's 146.67%, and we actually exceeded the goal that we have last week, which is just 15 subscribers, or I mean followers. So yeah, if we're going to continue this, I think we can reach 25 by the end of the month. I think we only just need 3 followers right now, so if you're kind enough to follow me, that'll be great. So there's 2 days to go before October 31st. I hope that we can hit the goal for that month. You can stand by and watch the upcoming dev stream on October 31. I'll be uploading that soon, or if I'm had the energy to do so and stream that'll be great. We'll also do some gameplay on October 31 and November 1st for the Halloween special. Yeah, and for Wednesday, November 4 or November 7 for Saturday, we're going to upgrade the computer and play some awesome AAA games. If not, we'll just look for a interesting game that I can play. And, yeah. So again, feel free to chat. There's no forced following. You can just chat something and not follow me. So yeah, so I think I should end the stream right here. Thank you so much guys for following the stream. I hope we can do more. I hope we can provide more content to this channel. So yeah, thank you guys, and peace out. See you guys next Saturday, October 31st. Alright, let's hit 25 followers, okay? Let's not just stick with the goal. We should exceed this, but 22 is great. Thank you so much.